Hey everybody, Dr. Greco here. Welcome to Ministry in a Minute. So, we are going to talk this week about Christ as King, the kingship of Jesus. And coming out of Christmas, we deal with Isaiah chapter 9 where it says the government will be on his shoulders. And we talk about the fact that he was born the King of the Jews. It says that when describing his birth in the Christmas story. But what does it mean that he's a king? We think we understand what that means. It just means he's in charge. And that is what it means. But for those of us in a Western culture, for Americans specifically, who've never really lived under anything other than a democracy, we don't really understand what that means. And spiritually, that can harm us. It can cause us to fall short in what God is expecting from us. Because, in Ephesians, at the end of Ephesians 1, it says this about Jesus, chapter 22. And God placed all things under his feet and appointed him to be head over everything for the church, which is his body, the fullness of him who fills everything in every way. You see, I think we are guilty in the West of setting our churches up like democracies. We have a board of leaders and they vote on policy and procedure. But make no mistake, the church is not a democracy. It is a theocracy, and Christ is the king. What that means is he is in charge. Everything is under his feet, and he's the head over everything, and that includes us. See, the Bible uses this term slave, and we don't like that term in our culture. And granted, slavery is a terrible institution that we're still making inroads to overcome. But the Bible says we used to be slaves to sin, but now we are slaves to God. See, we like the freedom part that comes with Christianity, but we don't realize that what we're freed from is ourselves, and now we belong to Jesus. And so we need to understand that what the Bible teaches is that Jesus is our boss, is ourselves, and now we belong to Jesus. And so we need to understand that what the Bible teaches is that Jesus is our boss, period, end of discussion. He gets to make decisions in our lives. And what we're called to is this relationship where our response to him is, yes, Lord. I love the book of Luke where Mary is told what's going to happen to her. And she says, may it be with me as you have said. That's what it means to have Christ as King. And my prayer as we work through this week is that we will become better at saying, okay, Lord, may it be with me as you have said. We'll see you tomorrow for another Ministry in a Minute.